see around the world.
After we landed in Shanghai, we were taken by bus to Suzhou, in which we arrived at our hotel, in which we stayed in for one night. The Radisson Suzhou had a large entryway, and they also had a robot. Other than giving you directions, I don't know what the robot did, but it did give you directions to different places in the hotel, whether it be a restaurant or the lobby. They did offer free tea and coffee in the lobby. Not quite sure why, but they had a tent. In the lobby, there was a cart selling desserts, coffee, and ice cream, but I never saw anybody working it, so I couldn't get anything. There was also a lounge that was opened in the evening. You do need a key card to go into the elevators. Once we got into the room, we looked around and it had a nice standard bathroom. A rain shower. It was a good shower. And two small but comfortable beds. I will say though, there was no air conditioning. They will bring in a fan, but if you weren't staying during the hot months, or what they considered the hot months to be at least, the air conditioning was not on. They had all types of plugs that would work with any type of plug from any region, but we still used a surge power adapter to just make sure there was no problem with the voltage. There's tea and coffee in the room, along with a couple of free water bottles. And there is a room safe and a fridge. Something interesting about all the hotels we stayed in, they all had fire escape masks. The material behind the beds was actually cut material, and it looked really pretty, like flowers. They also had embroidery art, and in a later video we will show you a embroidery factory, and it was amazing what they could do. This area seems to be more of a business area, but there is some green space next to it, and there are multiple restaurants in a walkable distance multiple ways. If you forgot anything in the lobby, there is a vending machine to sell you items, although we didn't understand how it worked since it didn't take yuans, so we don't know if it was a room charge or not, but it did have a lot of stuff in it. On the far side of the lobby, there was a meeting room slash lounge slash reading room, which was across from the bar. It was a little wet outside, but I assume when it's not wet outside, you can also go outside to have your drinks. The gym is on the ground lobby level, and it is on the far left of the check-in desk. The gym had a multitude of cardio machines and weights. It was a very relaxing space overall, with a TV and a nice little grass wall, plant wall thingy. And if you looked out the window, then you would see one of the more industrial spaces, which had a food court. And food is food, so it's better than gym machines. We actually ate at one of the restaurants over there, and later in the video I will show you what we ordered over there, which was a whole chicken and 2 other entrees. We didn't mean to order that much, but we didn't quite understand the menu. This is just a outdoor area in between the lobby and the gym, and when we came back from dinner we saw a few kids playing in it. Another area that kids can play in is near the restaurant, as seen here. This is the breakfast restaurant. It is called Cafe 1996, and this is where you will go for your everyday breakfast. There was a lot of food, and everything was very spread out since it was a large space, so if you wanted to see everything, you kind of had to take a tour of it first. Something we hadn't seen before was regular breakfast cereals. So if you have a kid that's a picky eater, at least they'll have to eat cereal. They had a pretty big kanji station. Although there were other hot dishes, these dishes were the hot stir-fry dishes. And of course, bacon and sausage. Then next to that was the fresh noodle and dim sum station. Overall, the noodle and dim sum was the overall family favorite because wherever we went, it was good. Please like and subscribe, and here is the picture of the whole chicken.